Have you ever witnessed someone trying to save a child from their own parent? I was walking my 8-year-old son home from school when he decided to be a little demon. He kept poking me. I'd playfully push him back. Then as a joke, he yelled, "Stranger danger!" We both laughed, until I noticed this woman in a floral dress staring at us like she'd just witnessed a kidnapping in progress. Before I could process what was happening, she sprinted over, physically grabbed my son, and dragged him away from me while screaming, "Are you okay? Is this man hurting you?" My son, completely confused, said, "That's my dad," but Rescue Ranger Karen wasn't having it. She actually put her hand over his mouth and said, "Don't worry, you don't have to lie anymore." I stood there in complete shock as she started screaming for help. Within seconds, an entire mob of people surrounded me like I was America's Most Wanted. My son kept trying to explain, but Karen kept interrupting him. I saw everything. He was grabbing this poor child. Then came the words I was dreading. Someone called the police. 3 different people immediately pulled out phones. I just froze. What was I supposed to do? Run? That would definitely make me look guilty. The cops showed up, and Karen was still clinging to my son like she'd rescued him from a burning building while people shouted over each other about the awful kidnapper, me. I slowly pulled out my wallet, showed my ID with the same last name as my son, and even had pictures of us together on my phone. My son, now crying from the stress, kept telling everyone I was his dad. The officers quickly realized what was happening and tried to defuse the situation, but Karen wasn't backing down. She actually said, "I still think he should be investigated for bad parenting." The cop just sighed and said, "Ma'am, please go home." She huffed, dropped my son's arm like it was suddenly radioactive, and stomped away. On the walk home, my traumatized son whispered, "Dad, let's never joke around in public again."